When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Welcome back to Game Therapy, friends. Let's get right to it. We don't need to waste any time. You know what game this is. It's Elex, it's BC, or Brian if you prefer. The Brain Supreme here at the Brian Chambers Movement, and this show, Game Therapy, the place where warriors have come to hang and heal by bearing each other's burdens, sharing a laugh, sometimes sharing a cry. Now, as soon as we pick this up, fisticuffs are going to ensue, so I want everyone here to be ready for that. And hopefully you all didn't feel too let down by me not being present to stream yesterday. I spent most of yesterday with my beautiful wife, hanging out in the city that I am from, Washington, D.C. You will see some TikTok videos of that if you haven't already started to see them in your feed going forward. But she and I went to see Black Thought's new series at the Kennedy Center. Little event. It was a small event, actually. Not necessarily private, but it was like you had to know it was happening and then get access to the tickets and blah, blah, blah. And it was really fantastic just to see Black Thought and another artist come together and really chop it up in a way that was like, yo, I'm glad I came. This was fun. So, and to spend any amount of time with my beautiful lady, man, is always a blessing. Always a blessing. So, happy Sunday to everybody. Let's get it in. And let me let my team know that I'm streaming, because they might not already know. If I could find our group chat, I would let them know. There it is. And if you've noticed, we've been playing Elex the last couple of streams. It's because I've really been getting into the game and I want to ride the momentum of, hey, I'm actually enjoying a game right now. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that positive energy. Since the whole point of this show is for you to leave happier than you came, that's the deal. Now, I thought a little cutscene was supposed to kick off the minute I picked this thing up, but maybe it's when I run back to camp up here, because shouldn't Duras be hauling ass to my location right now? I thought he did. I guess not, though. Now, he told me not to tamper with the contents of the box, but he couldn't have possibly thought I wasn't going to take a little look-see. Just a little tasty taste. A little something. No, I don't want to use it. I guess Duras is not the father. Let's get to the quest. Let's go turn it in. Clem's in the house. What's up, brother? So Duras wants me to come talk to him and not to Ragnar. Well, it's obvious that Duras is up to something. But anybody with the name Duras, if you're a Star Trek fan, you know he's up to something. Clem, what are you going on about in the comments? You yelled no twice and then made a weird face. I think that's an emoji, isn't it? And then you wrote NM, which I think means never mind in young people internet speak. What are you talking about? What are you going on about, man? Did I miss something? Let's talk to Duras about this little thing. Oh, he says not much. All right. Let's save some game here, shall we? Just in case we butchered something, we're going to use the old save game 7.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
Ah.
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron? No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
That is not...
Is that everything you have to say?
That's not the end of
The
it, though.
destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Alright, see, this is where the game's gonna piss me off. Because, like, game designers, specifically the ones that write these damn dialogue trees, can you please go back to the publisher and tell them, hey, man, there's not a good way to do this. Can we just tell a story if we must? Or just let the player kill people. That'd be fun, too. That would be fun, too. Let's try this again. Although, I guess I have a way around what I'm trying to avoid. But whatever. We can get through the...
No.
After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket.
I'll take it to Ragnar. And you can consider this case done. You needn't worry about it anymore.
Is that right?
Is that everything you
That's
have
what
to
I would
say?
see. That's what I didn't think would happen if I chose this dialogue option.
Your involvement is over.
So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliad. And you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a Berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you
So
did
you
kill
a
him.
bitch?
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe?
Exactly. Why didn't you come to me, brother? I'm your
I
boy.
gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
Yes, I would. If you would have told me from the jump what was up, we could have done it together. Me and you as brothers, not as adversaries. Now I got to shoot you in your anus with my plasma rifle, because that's the code, man. I got to do this.
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the Berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the Berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
Uh-oh. The Judgment of Duras. We did it, y'all. We about to close out the one of the major quests for the Berserkers camp so we can become a Berserker, should we decide to, which we won't. Well, we will. For trophies' sake, we will become a Berserker, but then we'll undo it, because, no. Alright, I think I'm going to be okay with the choices I made there. And if I'm not, I can always come back to save state number 7. Let's go back to 1. There she is. Back to 1. Back to 1. Let's go see Ragnar. The mighty whore Ragnar. The campaign of vengeance. Ragnar. Wait a minute. Okay, so you want me to talk to him again? We just finished talking and then you didn't. You should have just kept the conversation going. Don't make me have to come back to start it over again. I thought we were going to Ragnar, baby. Shazza. That's my impression of a redneck speaking German. Shazza. Dadgummit. Shazza. Wait, why? Oh, because he's the... I got it. I'm lunching. I wrote 6 books. They published 4. Let's see, my local retailer got a copy of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and Parasite Eve 2, both of which sell for over $100. Both of which I will not be purchasing. One, because Parasite Eve games aren't that good, especially not... Parasite Eve games are way overvalued. And they're just overvalued because of their rarity and hardness to find. It is not because the games are good. They're clumsy. And I used to own both of them, so I was happy to trade those in. I'm not happy that I lost money on the deal. Well, I guess I technically didn't lose money. I made more back than I paid for them, but still. And then Resident Evil Nemesis is like, I don't care enough about Resident Evil and its shitty controls to go through this. Damn, was y'all in here having a damn block party? Who didn't invite me? It was a seashell party? Who didn't invite me?
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Ascor's murder?
Yes. Ascor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Let's see if I can work my way out of this the way I'd like to. Because, see, if you're going to give me dialogue options, I want to be able to play it. Like, obviously, there has to be rules to this, but it's... I need the ability to tell him the truth, but also advocate for the person I'm telling the truth for. That's what I want to see in a dialogue option. Not just 3 parochial choices that are truth, lie, lie. It's like, why not... If you want the player to actually be engaged, why not engage them more than at a preschool level? Like, this is Blue's Clues shit. Like, do you see which one Blue should click, kids? Like, but I'm not going to judge it on that yet, because I'm going to click the button first before I judge it.
Duras is the murderer. He killed Ascor.
An accusation has been made, and it must be heard. Can you prove this accusation?
Duras discovered that Ascor had killed the seedling that Ascor had in his care. Ascor decided that truth had to be kept secret. He attacked Duras. Duras killed him in self-defense.
And you expect me to believe this?
You better believe it,
That
huh?
Duras killed him in self-defense, but kept that from me? Even when he was appointed to investigate the murder? No. No, I cannot believe that. An innocent man would have spoken out. His silence tells me the truth, and justice must be done. Duras will be brought to answer these accusations. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter.
Okay, so no. That's what I mean. That's some preschool Blues Clues shit that I now have to reload. Like, give the player the actual opportunity to engage in dialogue the way, and I get that would be incredibly difficult. I admit I have kind of an all or nothing personality. Like, if you can't make something excellent, fucking don't. But, you know, how do you make something excellent if you don't try? I got it, because a lot of my shit sucks. But it's just like, dog, I would rather this be a dialogue where we get to flesh out the actual truth. Not me have to go in here and lie for a friend because these people are retarded, basically. You know, there's apes running this tribe and I gotta play their which, actually, it's not that far off from humanity. How may I serve whoever that is?
I got your food.
Oh, well then. Let's talk. Stand by, friends. Well, Billy. Thank you, sir. You are a gentleman. My food is here, lady. Hey, shut it, man. What are we doing? Oh, thanks. My grub is here, y'all. All right, so now we got to go through this, and I got to play the game parochially. And this is what I hate about. This is what I hate about dialogue trees. It's like the way, like you're trying to give the player choice. Thank you. But the way a rational, logical person would do it is none of this shit. So it's like, if you want a player to play Blues Clues, you won.
I have some information about Asgore.
Anything you know would be helpful.
Ooh, did she put jalapenos on my sandwich? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
The murderer isn't anyone from Goliath.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Asgore killed?
For the seedling. My guess, it was a simple robbery. Asgore refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Asgore died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Asgore, but defending a seedling to the death, that is the man I knew. You stand for the law, and you see good men die for it. So we have an answer. There would never be a good result to this tragedy. But knowing that this foul murder was not committed by one of our brothers is as much as I could hope for. I will consider this matter closed. My thanks to you and to Duras for bringing me this closure. You did well to bring this information to me. Here.
You're an idiot.
Take this reward
It's
as
basically
thanks for ending this matter.
how many
I am
shards? Same amount of
surprised
money.
you solved this before Duras.
So, the one kind of olive branch I'll give the writers is, even though that was 3 parochial choices that end in very absolute ways, which I think is silly. On the same token, it's not far off. Like, this leader of this society, me having to lie to him to get to the thing the way we wanted it, it's not really far off from the reality in humanity. Most people don't like the truth. They like to be lied to within the confines of their very limited beliefs. So, from that perspective, I'll respect the game. I just wish I didn't have to choose dialogue options. Like, just tell me your story or don't. Let's see if I've gotten enough support to be awesome yet. My man Gloop says it's 2 a.m. Gotta wake up early tomorrow. And 6 a.m. Just came to say hi and support. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Go get yours. Clem says, I think a game would take longer to come out. You okay with it? I'm okay with most of us is okay with it being delayed. But the vocal minority will bitch. Yeah, that's true. Like, a game being delayed is always good news. But, you know, dopamine addicted apes don't like that news, I guess. Cryptic Rabbit says, "Hey B, what's up? You're on YouTube again. Why you left Twitch streaming? Because it sucks for the streamer. That's why. The platform won't let me do what I'm trying to do, so I'm here."
How am I doing?
Drogue put in a good word for you. But you impressed the wrong man. Others have paid for taking his word before now. You will need more than his word to gain promotion. I hear you failed Angram's test. You found Rogar and reported that to us. That speaks to your character. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Yoro says you didn't acquire the converter parts he needed. That was a missed opportunity. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. I've heard you helped the cleric escape from...
Yeah, I'm fucking up royally with this town.
Still, you involved my wife in this deception. How does that...
It's not my fault your wife don't respect you. I don't respect you either. So...
all Berserkers must be grateful. The men at the Mana Shrine informed me the stolen Elex was returned. That was your doing.
Damn right.
You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Okay. Well, like, what's bad? The complete inability to generate an audience. You have to generate an audience off of that platform and bring them with you. 1. 2, archiving the stuff that I create in order that my team can turn it into clips and movies the way we're doing. Also harder. Honestly, outside of Amazon funneling money into it, I don't know how Twitch is still a thing with YouTube. Other than YouTube kind of dropped the ball when they could have really pushed for live streaming. But it's just not what they were going for. They're going for becoming the one to rule all of the Netflix shit. So live streaming wasn't their ace in the hole. Alright. Now that we got this long conversation over with Mr. Ragnar, we can get back on mission. Alright, what's next? What? Making a mess with my dinner. What? No, fool. Hell no. Yes. I think I'm now equipped to do this mission with her, finally. Also, to answer your question further, Cryptic Rabbit, the reason why I would use a YouTube over a Twitch is the audience I'm looking for. The people I'm making this show for are way more likely to have YouTube accounts, if they have any accounts, than they will ever have a Twitch account. Like, a bunch of the people that were on my show when I was doing Twitch got Twitch accounts because I did the show. Like, they weren't on Twitch before that. So yeah, no, I don't see a world where Twitch is... I don't really understand, other than Amazon funneling them money, how they're really even competitive.
People trust
Other than with the
you
partners
must
that they
prove
pay lots
worthy
of money
that
to
trust.
draw people to the
You may have
platform.
once been an owl, but you've come to terms with your emotions. I respect you for that.
Ozark, what up? Do I have to take her with me to do that quest? Because if I don't, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go out there and kick ass, and then I'll come back for her. Because the guy I got with me on the team's a better fighter. You guys have seen how she and I are oil and water. She doesn't like anything I do. She yells at me all the time. She never casts her fire spell, which is the whole reason she's in the game, is she has a badass fire spell. But no, she'd rather get in close to a freaking scorpion that's 9 feet tall and hit it with her poison blade. Like, bitch, it's a scorpion. He's already poisoned. So anyway, if I can take who I want to take with me on the team to do this mission, that's what I'm going to do. Acting stupid. So the title of tonight's stream, which I have found
structural integrity.
Oh God, I don't get around to often enough. I watched the movie Black Widow with me. So Miko took me to see Black Thought last night at the Kennedy Center, which was fan-effic-tastic. And it wasn't crowded. Like, we had plenty of space away from people, so no COVID. It's fantastic. I hope to be doing shows like that in the future. If anybody would come out to see me speak. And then she and I came home, made like sandwiches for dinner. I was like, let's not go out to eat. Let's not be around humans. Let's limit that. Let's come home, be COVID safe. Made sandwiches, and then she started watching Black Widow. And you guys know I'm not a comic book guy. Like, I watch the Marvel movies just because they're fun action movies. I don't really care about the plot or that Thor is sleeping with, you know, the Baroness from G.I. Joe or whatever the fuck is going on in these comics. But Black Widow was dope. And the opening of the movie is a reimagining of Nirvana's, you know, Smells Like Teen Spirit album. And like, woo! It was powerful. And the movie, man, like, yeah. It was good. Great comic relief. It's longer than it needed to be, even though it's not terribly long. There's scenes, especially the ending and the fighting and the we can do it if we love each other message that's kind of the theme of the movie. Gets drug out. It's like, all right, man, I got it. I'm gonna love people, and women are awesome. I got the message. I agree. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman. So, ladies, thank you. And by the way, if it wasn't for women, we'd all be speaking German. So thanks, ladies. Thanks for coming through and being awesome. Yes, we're no longer under level to kick ass. I can shoot these hooker hoes in the face. And when I'm shooting hooker hoes, I'm at my best. Because it's what I love to do. It doesn't have to rhyme. It just has to be the truth. Oh, I'm doing the do. Come on, man. You gonna let this dude just sneak on us, bro? I should have brought home girl. You suck today, crony. Come on, baby. Is that one coming after us, or is he running away? Crone, you let him get too close, man. Your intervals between shots are too far apart. You have got to start killing sooner. Mama Hardest says, it was so good. I liked it. And it was funny because during the end, I won't spoil this, but there's a scene that happened with, we'll say, the ladies, for those of you who've seen it. And I looked at Miko like, is that going to be a spinoff? Like them? Like, all day long, I'd watch that chick go kick people's ass with that Russian-ass accent she's faking. Hell yeah! Like, I looked at her, I said, babe, is this part of the comic books and they become a team, like a strike force of ass-kicking women all over the world? They're like, I would watch every episode of that shit. And she's like, I don't know. I was like, you gotta learn. You're the comic book lady. You're supposed to know this shit. I'm not enough of a nerd. I'm like an athlete that hung out with a couple of nerds and learned some of the lingo. And then I became a scientist because it's the only thing my brain can't do shit else. Could y'all see me as a fucking school teacher? Sit down, bitch, I told you. Oh, I'm not supposed to call you that. Hey, merit your emotions, ho. Sit down. Like, there's no way I'm a school teacher. Like, I'd last. In fact, when I have volunteered at schools before, they'd be like, hey, man. Like, I had a teacher pull me aside, like, we don't actually say that to the children, just so you know. Like, you're fine. Thanks for being here. Like, here's how we say it. I'm like, well, bitch, listen, I appreciate everything you do for these kids, but you're making them soft. And we almost got one of them hit by a car because his ass was lollygagging in that goddamn street. You got there, hey, fatty, let's get across the street so nobody gets hit by a car. Like, I didn't call any of the kids fatty. If anybody thinks I actually did that shit. Or that I called the teacher a bitch. Like, that's the world we live in. I'm offended at this fucking bullshit story you're making up. That's not, well, it's not completely made up. I did volunteer at a school and said a thing to a child and got corrected, but it wasn't foul language. I didn't correct the child quite as sweetly as this grand group of teachers had been trained. I was like, I'm trying to keep these kids from getting hit by cars. Anyway, back to the point. Where's the thing we came to do here? Now, do I have to have her here? Can she just teleport in, please? Or do I have to go get her? Yeah, it's going to make me get her. All right, Crone, we got to go. This lady is the most high-maintenance human being I've ever met in my whole existence. I don't know why I even have her on my team. I don't like high-maintenance people. And when Natasha Romanoff is dead, but Yelena might become one of the... That's what I'm saying, but no, I don't want her to be an Avenger. I want her to get her own crew, like the crew at the end, man. Come on, bro. Yelena and the kick-ass queens, bro. I'd watch every episode of that shit. Just to watch her kick everybody's ass. And Miko was saying Miko had seen the woman that plays her in Little Women. She's like, she was fantastic. It's like, this lady is a beast of an actress. And where did she come from? Like, she was dope as Yelena. I was blown away. Like, dang, this is a great ass. I'm actually enjoying the film. What the hell is the world coming to, Jesus? Alyssa says, my boyfriend doesn't like superhero movies. I'll get him to watch Deadpool one day. Yeah, I'm the same. You know, like, did he ever like action movies like in the 80s and shit? Because that's the angle I would take. I would be like, hey, don't worry about the superpowers. It's really more a fun buddy cop action movie is what most of them derail into. It's like if you liked buddy cop movies like Rush Hour or Beverly Hills Cop as a kid, then the superhero movies are just that, but with people who have superpowers. That's how I'd get them, because I'm the same. I always thought the comic book characters were silly. I was like, so this dude's... Let me get this right. This dude's superpower is that he's rich and got a lot of gadgets and shit. and he's really a sociopath who should be building schools to educate people, but instead he dresses up like a bat and beats the shit out of people in his own city. That motherfucker's a sociopath. I agree with the people that want his ass in the asylum. It was just, that shit's dumb to me. The whole concept of Batman is stupid. I don't give a shit. And that's why I don't go into any of those movies expecting anything great or profound. It's like, this is supposed to be stupid. And that makes them enjoyable to me. It's just thinking, hey, this is supposed to be dumb. Let's just have a good, dumb time. They kept the gratuitous ass shots of what's-her-face. Because Miko and I were talking about that. The Wonder Woman, not the Wonder Woman movie, but the bad, what's their name? The League of Hookers or whatever. I don't read comics. But that whole movie, it was ass shots of Gal Gadot. Just ass shot. It was like, how many ass shots of Wonder Woman? We got it. You're trying to show off that this lady's attractive. We got it. But they do keep it to a minimum in this with, what's the lady's name? Come on. Scarlett Johansson. But in the beginning of the film, there's 3 of them. And Miko's like, damn. And she's like, there's one scene where she's getting something out of a car. And it's like, why would the camera be down there? Look at us. The freaking, we can Google pictures of these people's asses, man. We don't need it in the film. You're wasting time. All that growling, I will shoot your ass. You don't know me.
You should go back.
Alright, sorry, Crone. I gotta take high maintenance with me.
Follow me.
Alright.
Maybe she'll start to like me after this. Yeah, The Widows. I would totally watch the movie called The Widows and watch Yelena kick ass all over the world. To me, that would be more interesting than all of the superhero shit. All of it. I don't know why. Just the superhero storylines have never been like, oh, this is great. And maybe it's because I came up with Transformers, which was that's definitely comic-like. But it's like these things have superpowers, but it's because they're from another place where what they do is not fantastic. It's only fantastic on our planet. And their whole struggle isn't to save Earth. It's to get the fuck off of it and go back home. And I think that story kind of resonated with me because I've always, since I was a little kid, felt like an outcast in my family and in social circles. As I got older, I felt like that less and less because my skills kind of made room for me in social places, like as an athlete and as a soldier or whatever. But yeah, man, I can relate to these aliens that are stuck on this planet with these apes. It's like, hey man, let's get some energon cubes, get the fuck out of here. These people are stupid. These people are worse than Megatron. I hope they don't learn how to turn into nothing. See, Alyssa says he likes Westerns and one of his favorite movies is Fight Club with Brad Pitt. Okay, well then, so if he likes Westerns... Honestly, if he likes Westerns, I think he would like Black Widow. Because it's very much... the whole premise of the movie is justice, which is what the premise of most Westerns is. It's somebody getting justice for a huge wrong that was done to them and other people that she is associated with. I think he'd like it. And it's Black Widow isn't a superhero. Like, she's just a woman who was kind of genetically engineered to be a fighter. You know, it's very, like, if it's the superhero aspect that throws him off, this is much more of a movie about humans, because you know a lot of the movie, the use of the power is irrelevant. The use of her abilities is irrelevant because of what it's actually a detective movie more than it's a justice western. It's more like a gumshoe. It's a gumshoe movie with a lot of ass kicking in it, if that makes any sense. Anyway. And I'm not a big fan of the superhero movies either. So if you're like Miko and you love them, and I'm like him, and I don't, just be like, hey man, fun action movie. Like, what are his... He likes Westerns. He likes Fight Club, so he likes cerebral shit. Actually, the cerebral shit in Black Widow might be up his alley. Like, the psychological manipulation that because the show is... Make no mistake, that movie is... Let's just say it's not all fake. I'll leave it there. Not everything you're hearing about in that movie is something that people have not been working on. That's all I tell you.
The deposit must be here. I can feel the Elex in the ground.
Fistful of dollars.
I must meditate.
Climbing for
Wait over
dollars.
there. I need space away from you.
Boondock Saint says, "Hey, pack leader, what did I do? Make all my people love me?" My boyfriend threatened my coffee before. I threatened to make him watch Twilight. He said our relationship would be over. Threatened your coffee? Wait. What does threatening your coffee mean? What is threatening coffee? You gotta explain that to me. Fight Club was good but predictable to me. Sure. Well, think about it like this, though. When Fight Club came out, movies like that weren't normal like that. I mean, you've seen shit like Inception and other cerebral shit. Like, during its time, it was like, holy shit. Kind of like Metroid was a big deal in the 80s when I was a kid. Like, it's a girl! Now it's like, yeah.
I feel the Elex was communicating with me. Like it has a purpose. That it wants something from me, from the people on this planet.
Elex speaks to you?
I know how crazy that sounds, but it's true.
Oh, it's Jolly D, the Neo Digital Podcast.
But it's a mineral. How can it want something? How can it speak to you?
That's one of the reasons I had to leave Goliad. It was like the Elex was screaming to me. I thought it was because of the mana they were giving me, but now I know it's something different.
So, you want to continue?
You said you would help me. That was our deal. Are you still up for this? Now you know how crazy my idea is?
Let's assume I believe you. What exactly do you think you heard?
I'm not sure. It wasn't words. More a sense of desire, of purpose. But it was fleeting, hard to catch. I think I need to find a bigger deposit of Elex. That might help me hear it more clearly.
Okay. What happens now?
We go Elex hunting. But first I need to return... home. I have to go to Edan, to one of our world hearts. The one south of the observatory.
Oh, that's where I need to go anyway.
Now I've heard it, sensed it here. I want to know if this is what I heard when I was close to large amounts of mana in Edan.
You said you felt something back then. Why would it be different now?
Because I need to be sure. I need to know I wasn't going crazy. Can't you see how important this could be? What this would mean for everyone?
You go. I'll meet you there when I can.
Right. See you in Edan.
And truthfully, Alyssa, I think I was drunk when I watched Fight Club, so maybe its lack of predictability for me was because we were partying. Or I guess buzzed. I don't really ever get drunk. That's not a thing for me. My metabolism's like, come on, dog. Just go to bed. Alright. Where does she want us to go next, dadgummit? Now, this is where I've been trying to get to. Where is it actually on the map? Is that really where it is? That whole time I was going the wrong way? I was thinking it was down here in the south. Alright, before we do that, let's go get to our teleportation device so we can get out here easier next time. Yes, Inception was less confusing than Tenet. Tenet was good though, man. Tenet was really good. I enjoyed. Me and Miko saw that in the theaters. Oh, there's something for your boyfriend. If he hasn't seen Tenet yet, check that shizzle out. And just know you may have to watch it more. And if you were on the wasn't Mads Mikkelsen in that as one of the guys that was helping in the, I think it was him. Because if it was, then hey, if you were here for the Death Stranding streams, we had a freaking Mads Mikkelsen love fest up in this joint. I've never heard of Scanner Darkly, so no, my friend, I've not seen it. Oh, shit! That scared the shit out of me. I was just hitting my jetpack when that thing went off. Woo! Somebody's pissed. Are those albs? Oh, shit, I ran up on the alb camp. No wonder they got explosives going off up here. You're not gonna tell me that big ass ain't got nothing up there, ho. You ain't fooling me. No, sir. Yeah, Tenet was dope, man. Just don't take your eyes off of anything and listen to everything. Because it matters. That movie is heavy. This is where this game falters, by the way. The damn platforming. Your controls aren't good enough for this. But at least I have a jetpack so I can try again easily. Did he hear that? Good. Bring your ass up here. I've been waiting to shoot your monkey ass. Get it. Let's get it, ho. Come on. You get this loving you need. All in your ass. Trained on your location, ho. Dead. Who's next? Oh, you want some too, ho? I know y'all got drones out, or mechs, so I want to be a little careful. Haha! Right in your face! How about that for shooting from cover, ho? And I got a funnel I can bring you through, ho. Come bring it. Funnel time, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Since I leveled up my rifle, man, we doing all right out here. It's not great, but it's good, which is a little better than suck, which is how the game starts you. Alyssa says, I did watch Interstellar. That was an interesting movie. Okay, cool. I haven't seen that one. I've heard that one's kind of hard to follow, too. What do we got here besides sleeping bags?
We got it working. Not the way we wanted, but if we started, we have a chance to survive down here. We've got an hour until impact. I won't have time to get back to base. I won't be able to get back to the dam. Please, please, just let the thing work this time.
Do I still have that website pulled up? I don't think I do. Here, TD, I just gave you moderator stuff for your Neo Digital podcast, so you don't have to. You can edit in your own comments if you happen to put one of those little devilish swear words in there. You know, YouTube don't like that too much because we got to keep these kids safe from words. Fucking pussy ass society. This is why we suck, guys, because we're soft. Worried about our kids hearing cuss words. Crying out loud. What a charmed life. If all my dad had to worry about when he was growing up in the fucking hood, dodging heroin addicts and thugs, was, hey, watch out for those words that are chasing you home every day, trying to get your fucking money. Those words are gonna beat your ass. Ugh. Can you try a little harder, society? Please. Yeah, when I noticed one of your comments had been edited out, I'm like, he's a moderator. I'm like, oh, nope, this is his other account. That's why. Got it. Oh, man. You guys see the we are stronger than I. Oh, for the Christ that's in all of us. I dropped my controller. Put the sword away, heathen. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. There. Just trying to keep so I wear these, one, because my hair is hilarious. Two, and more practically, I knew I was gonna miss. Like, that's literally how hard it is to land with this fucking jetpack. And then if I do all this precision jumping and I get to whatever the top of that thing is and there's not something of great value up there, I'm gonna want to choke the shit out of somebody at Piranha Bytes. Let's see. Jolly says, pussy ass society. Should I edit that into a TikTok video or leave? Nope, leave that right on in. Now that type of joking you can leave in. The one that you were getting ready to post, the reason why I had to kill it is because I was joking around about the French shit, and somebody would think I was being serious, like seriously shitting on the history of that culture. It's like, no, I'm joking. Like, I'm actually complimenting the culture if you break down my comment. It's like, Americans are a little slower, guys. We're not descended from royalty. Like a lot of these other more, I believe, egalitarian societies are. But I don't even know if that's true. So, like, when I start spitting shit that's just me talking shit that people can take seriously, it's like, no. But what I just said there about the society and words, yeah. I mean, there are people who are offended by the word pussy, but they are the word. So it's like, you're proving my point. Like, you're easily offended by shit that shouldn't even bother you because your life is so good, you don't have real shit to be angry about. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody I know personally could be dead at a moment's notice because of medical malpractice that they can't fight the system to do anything about. That's the shit that has me angry. You think I'm gonna be sitting up in here worried about some fucking words somebody said on the internet? You are outside of your mind if you think that's how I live my life. And I think you got to be outside of your mind to worry about shit like that. But far be it from me to tell you how to live. Yeah, and like social media is by its very nature a feminine activity, just like playing video games is. But TikTok is especially feminine. So it's like masculine energy shit on there gets, you know, doesn't fare very well a lot of times. This is a very interesting. I usually hate jump puzzles, but this isn't really so much of a puzzle as it is just, hey, can you get up here? Let's find out. Like, do I want to fly around to that other side, or do I want to actually try to get on this thing that's moving? I'm going to try to get on the thing that's moving, but I'm going to let it go the other way first. Let it come to you. Let it come to you, baby. Let it come to you! That's how this is done, Jesus. Wait, why am I falling? Why am I falling? Did it curve too much? I thought I was gonna have enough leverage to hang on. I guess not. Like, you cannot even move up here with these controls without fear of falling off of this shit. Alright, how far does it twist if I fell off of it? See, that doesn't strike me as far enough to make me fall off of it. But apparently it is, so let's... I missed. I missed. I missed! That's why we save. Woo! Oh, shiza! Didn't realize that my save had my jetpack not full. And see that? I just stepped and he falls off. Piranha bites. Have you ever played... I'm trying to think of a game where this is done well. Have you ever played Nier Automata? I hate to say Saints Row because I can't remember if the controls had wonkiness there, but like these games where the controls don't fight against the player, can we get on that? And I also 1000% respect the fact that you all make games for PCs, not for us console monkeys. I got it. 1000% understand, okay? I get it. You're here making PC games. This console shit ain't your bag. I got it. I'm just saying. I don't think this probably does much better with mouse and keyboard. I can't imagine it does, but I also suck with mouse and keyboard, so forgive me if I'm wrong. Again, that's coming from a place of love. I love y'all and want you to win, man. You're one of my favorite developers in the game. And I want to see you win, Jesus. That's how we doing it. F that floating thing. That thing don't want it with us. I'm telling you, after all of this, if I get to the top and there's not like the shotgun of everlasting Jesus, like if I'm not about to get the most powerful weapon in the game, we're gonna have some issues. Not maybe the most powerful, but I better get something dope for this willingness to explore. Okay, I got some projectiles. That ain't bad. You can keep your cigarettes. I'll take some more projectiles. I'll take another projectile. I'll take another projectile. I will even take another projectile. I'll take some sunglasses. I'll take a carton of cigarettes. I will take explosive rockets. Yeah, this was definitely worth the trip. I can't really be too upset about that. That was a decent haul. That was a very decent haul. Not the best, but not terrible. Sit at the grandstand, boy. That's us. Who was the person that came and put this chair up here? That person is the most gangster human being that's ever lived. And now I'm sitting in this chair. What's that tell you about me? That I'm the coldest pimp of all time. That's all. Man, if they didn't have to gray out the view because of technology, that would be beautiful. So I'm trying to figure out what was the point of this part of the... And I still made it back. Look at them skills. Alright, now let's get some killing done from up here. Because I am quite sure there's more owls around. Anybody come running after that? Just trying to make sure if I'm going to push through this town, I'm not about to get aggressed by 400 owls. Looks like maybe those two guys that were patrolling the town were the only ones here. This is not the main base camp that I thought it was. Now that is where the damn jetpack... See, there are damn mechs running around. This whore-ass game didn't load them. I'm showing the flaws in your game, Piranha Bytes. I get that this is having to run on an old PS4. Y'all gonna get enough of dropping these damn landmines around here. I'm trying to kill somebody. I'm trying to navigate and win out here. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, where's homegirl at? My help is not here. Had to hate your player. Didn't even need the helper. I was able to whoop your ass myself. Thankfully, that mech just now didn't see me. Otherwise, that could have gotten ugly. Let's see, TD wants a Dragon Ball Z game where when you charge your ki, you can transform if you go over. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds awesome. Now, admittedly, I've not watched Dragon Ball Z more than maybe like an episode or two with other people who are into it, so I don't know a lot of the lingo. But it sounded like that, whatever you're talking about sounds fun. I'll leave it there. Come on, turn that corner. Come on up over the hill, baby. All in your ass. All in your ass. Your ass. Ass. Yeah, give me my level up, ho. I needed it in my ass. Alright, I gotta work on phrasing. Gotta work on making sentences that end better than that one. Okay, now let's save. We're almost at the location we're going to. And hey, we leveled up. I think that's 2 level ups since I've gone into the menu to check on myself, which I think we're getting its dexterity and intelligence to 65, if memory serves me right. Oh no, so that was only 1 level. Shiza. Alright, well, we gotta take what it gives us. Gotta take what it gives us, Jesus. Yeah, that's all we're getting out of that. I hate this leveling system. Can I say that? Like, conceptually I like this leveling system. The implementation of it, I fucking abhor. Like, it just... How much can we possibly handicap the player from getting strong? Then fuck it. Don't give me a leveling system. If you're not going to let me enjoy getting strong, what the fuck is the point of it? Like, checking a box so I could go to the next level? It's just really a letdown. That's why, you know, Elex, I praise it for being one of my favorite games of last generation, but it doesn't make it into my, like, top 10 or 20 discussion, because it's like, that, you know, the little fucking details you need to have right to be an all-time great. Like, this game has so much potential to be an all-time great, but just, like, the style that some of these designers take with their games, it's like, alright, I don't want to take you away from your art, man. Make what's in your heart and what's in your soul, but we definitely got different souls. That's what I think I need to accept. Is me and game designers, we ain't from the same planet.
My name is Lori Stetton, and I'm reporting to you direct from the Infinite Skies complex on Rocky Coast. Just an hour ago, this entire facility was shut down by the environmental authorities. And authorities have opened an investigation into the executive management, with Infinite Skies standing accused of covering up leaks and environmental pollution on a scale unprecedented in the history of this coastline. Legal insiders are already talking about a multi-billion settlement that could see the company face closure. We'll bring you more details as soon as they are released.
Like, just the fact that I can get on this satellite dish. That's too cool to me. Like, somebody thought through that. It's like, hey, the player's probably going to want to do this. Make it possible. That person gets a lot of love from me. That's the designer I want to hang out with. Can we make them in charge of stuff? Like the leveling system? Can we put the person in charge of the jetpacks being in games in charge of the rest of everything? Can he be the next creative director? Or she. Might have been a she. Or a they. Could have been a they. I don't think anybody identifies as a that, do they? That's offensive, right? I don't want to hurt nobody. But if you identify as a that, hey, live your dream out here. I'm not going to stop you. Just making sure we're not leaving anything behind. Let's go to the cliff here. Sometimes I set up lawn chairs and put shotguns in them. Alright, let's get to the place Homegirl wanted us to go to. We now have our... Yes, teleportation stone is in tow. Let's get to the place Homegirl wanted us to be. Let's see. Jolly says, Elex is just sci-fi Fallout. Clem says, uh-oh, you made Clem mad. He says, Fallout is sci-fi. Okay. Yeah, I will say I like Gothic games. I like Piranha Bytes games better than Bethesda's. That, if you forced me, hey, would you rather play Elder Scrolls or Gothic? Gothic. Would you rather play Elex or Fallout? Bethesda Fallout or Obsidian Fallout? Because then we get, if it's Obsidian, then we got a race on our hands. Like, oh, wait a minute. But if it's Bethesda at the helm, unless it's, we will inevitably play Morrowind on this stream, because I want to beat that game finally, and we'll inevitably do, I think, Oblivion, just to play. That was the game that got me back into playing video games, and that was the game I played before Two Worlds. So when I played Two Worlds, I never heard this is gonna be the Oblivion killer, because I didn't play Two Worlds until it was already. I mean, I played Two Worlds in 2012, and I think it came out in like 2007. So I didn't know, I wasn't there for all the hype. But I played it, I was like, this is better than Oblivion. As a game, like, it's not polished and it has issues, but what makes it a game is more fun than Oblivion. Like, and I'm a dude that played probably 100 hours of Oblivion. I like that game. I had me a Grand Ole Opry playing that shit. One shot in the ass, two shots in the ass will get you where you're going, ho, yes. I know one of your friends is over here because I see him on my map. Where you at, ho? Come get this loving now. Oh, don't run. Don't make me chase you. 5 experience points for Jesus. I will say, at least they did let me level up a gun that's closer to the one I'm about to get. Which, hey, they threw me a bone. That's all I ask is a little bit of bone. A little bit of bone ain't hurt nobody. Too much bone will kill you. But, you know, a little bone will be good for you. Petros K says, Ask God has inevitably blessed me with ending my day with watching my friend Brian. Hey, Petros, what up? Very nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here for this tomfoolery that we're up to. There you are. Damn, you covered ground fast. And you did. Ooh, this is a fight. I'm ready for this fight now. That these people ran me off last time. You ain't running me off this time, ho. Remember them runoffs you caused? I'm back. Like the aliens in the Independence Day. I'm back! Bitch, I must fly a spaceship up your ass. You feel me? Where's that dead ass body at? I want my gear, ho. Huh. Where's that dead ass body I just shot? I want my gear. Oh well. Looks like we're coming up short on that one. That's alright. Did I get the stuff on the stairs already? I did. Don't forget the stuff on the stairs, kids. What's up, lady?
Hey, there you are.
There I is.
Are you okay? You look...
Yeah, I know. I feel terrible.
Eagle
That
20.
encounter with the Elex and
Fox
Augusta
2.
really took it out of me. It's like it looked inside of me. I feel cold from the inside.
cold. That sounds like Elex.
You remember it, right? From when you took it.
Of course I
I
do,
got
girl.
similar feelings
Me and
when
you
I
were supposed to
took
be
mine.
married, and I bought you a
I
house,
can't imagine what it
and
did
you
to
showed no
before being
appreciation,
dead.
so I married a robot.
I need some now. I need to get some mana.
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you. I need it to balance the Elex I'm sensing. Without it, I'm worried I'll lose myself to it. I have to understand what it wants, what the Elix's purpose is.
I thought you wanted to go to a world heart.
I do. Now that you're here, we could go together.
Then let's go.
Then let's go.
All right.
Hey, she actually liked something I did for once. Oh, shit. Kind of killing you expecting me to do, lady, and I don't think this is the place I was trying to come to. This is some other shit.
Something is wrong here. There should be guards to look after the World Heart.
Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Then we should be ready for a fight. Something has killed the guards here. Maybe it was mutants.
Now, you don't
They're
see all
attracted
the
to mana
animals
as well as
killing?
Elex.
The things that have been trying to kill us for the last 20 hours have surrounded the place, and you're wondering what killed them? Maybe that big giant dragon-looking motherfucker had something to do with it. Bow! Oh!
Close! Fight together!
Yeah, I'd love to fight together. That's the main thing I'd love for you to do, crazy lady. How about a fire spell? This thing is not even knocking homeboy down. Get away, get away. I guess now we know what killed everybody. Oh, now I can fight, lady. I don't even... Word, you gonna let somebody... I'm killing this big-ass dragon! You gonna let somebody run up on me? Ho, you staying home during the apocalypse. You're no help to nobody. You stay your ass home. That's why I married a robot instead of your ass. You are not a good teammate.
Let's do this!
Do what? And what do you mean by let's? You ain't did shit. Except sit here and watch me get my ass beat. Alright. Damn, where'd the Reaver come from? When did he show up? Or is that a dude I think that's a dude I killed before. I don't like this lady, man. She's not helpful. She barks orders at you during a fight while you're getting your ass beat. Like, I was fighting this big-ass dragon dinosaur, and she back there talking shit and letting me get hit from behind. Like, maybe watch my back while I'm fighting a goddamn dinosaur? Worthless-ass teammates. That's why they kicked you out of Edan or whatever the place is called, because you suck. I don't care if you could throw fire out your hands, ho. If you can't use it, what good is it to us?
A World Heart. I hope that one day we find these across all of Magalan.
Mama's in Magalan.
It's terrible. Not a soul here. Just death. I have to go on. Can you give me some space again? I need peace and quiet for meditation.
Yeah, take all the time you need. I'm trying to get away from your crazy ass as it is. Hammer, 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 hammer. This is the mission that I'm on. Putting BKs on the microphone. British Knights. We need to bring back British Knights. What happened to that shoe? Can we get some BKs back with Hammer dancing? Where's Hammer at, man? You need to dance some more to Ham. We ain't done dancing. We need some more British Knights dancing ass Hammer. That's what the world needs in all these tough times. Is Hammer to come back and dance his ass off. He made so many people happy with that crazy ass dancing. That's what the world needs. Who's the next Hammer? Because every generation has a Hammer. It was Michael Jackson, Hammer. It was James Brown before that. Who's the next Hammer, man? Who's the next? Shake it up, get everybody happy. That'll shake us out of these dark times. That's what we need. We don't need education or, grit or resilience or discipline. We need dancing. Bring back some goddamn dancing. That's what we need. Dance. I'm going to start a dance club on every corner like 7-Eleven. Boy, you just go in there. It's 15 minutes of dancing. Cost you $5. Get in there. Dance your ass off. We're the sex robots I promised at the beginning of the year. I promised sex robots?
I can hear something here. Clearer than before.
What can you hear?
The Elex. It's alive. It doesn't matter whether it's been changed, processed, transmuted, it doesn't matter. It retains the same voice. It might change the way Elex behaves, but it remains linked together somehow.
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
Ooh, she even respects me now. What is the world coming to?
Are you any closer to understanding what this means?
Closer, yes, but I need to know more to understand it. The fact Elex is alive, that it has a collective consciousness is one thing, but we need to know what it wants. I want to know if we're changing it, or it's changing us.
Hey, what? How can it be changing us?
You of all
Clem,
people
that was if I
asking that?
became president.
You know the effect it
That's
had
not
on
gonna
you as
happen.
an alb. You've seen what it's done to Magalan's animal life. We need to find some more Elex deposits. Some that have been brought back up from when the comet first hit. Let's go. I'll tell you if I sense any.
Let's go. I'll tell you if I sense any. What are you talking about? Go where? I wanted to go to a different world heart, lady, and you brought me to this one. Which, at least we're getting things done. There's that. Is it this place? Where is... Are world hearts marked on maps? That's all I need to know. Oh, that's Kaya. I don't need that. Okay, so it looks like we've gone to all the places she has for us right now. For the time being, let's go back to the place, get our actual buddy that can fight back on our team. Keep an eye on the time as well, because I don't want to keep you all too late tonight. You said no takebacks. I already pre-ordered mine. Well, you pre-ordered nothing. I said that was going to be my first executive order as president, or one of the first executive orders. My first executive order would probably be to shut down Fox News and CNN. It'd be like anybody caught watching this shit will be shot in public. Because smart people in my country don't watch shit made to make people dumb. Now, that's not to say that there aren't amazing journalists and shit that work at those places, because obviously it's not just the happy horse shit that's on TV that pays the bills for them that do. Like, it's not lost on me that good journalism requires a lot of stupid shit made for stupid people, because that's what gets the advertisers to fund it. I got it, guys. I get how the media works. But how about we just make everybody collectively a little bit smarter? Then we don't have to make dumb shit for them. That sound like a noble cause? Thanks. You couldn't keep me up too late. I would ditch you for Superman. I assume he'll... Yeah, please. Please ditch me for Superman. That is right and proper. Just trying to figure out, am I running west or south? What the hell is that? Is that Kaya's crazy ass? Okay. High maintenance lady. You should go back to Origin.
Very well.
Which we're already here, so you don't have to go far. I'm going to find somebody who can actually fight. Because you be getting me killed. And then I just get angry.
Follow me.
And I don't like being angry. I only get angry really at incompetence. Holy shit, spaceships. Hey, just had a Millennium Falcon laying around, huh?
Calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in this area.
Yeah, tracking.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's
It was a
amazing.
real struggle to get it here. But here she is.
So, how long to repair it?
Well, this thing has just had it. I'll need a lot of time to get her working again.
Uh-oh, cutscenes. Yeah, let me pull myself out of the cutscene. That'll make Jolly's job way easier. Oh yeah, good point, Jolly. That was my first executive order. And I said it wrong. I wanted to reduce America to 1/3 of its size, not reduce. I wanted to reduce it by 2/3. I said the sentence wrong.
Is the raider prepared to take off?
Yes, Commander. It was a last-minute order, but we have it done.
Good. I will need to leave immediately.
We had a problem with one of the thruster ports. It seems to have jammed.
Will that affect the mission?
It won't affect the handling, and someone would have to be a very good shot to hit it. Are you sure there's no time for a repair?
My orders are to leave immediately. Complete final preparations for takeoff.
Yes, Commander.
Paratrooping bitches over Africa. You're about that life, huh? Yeah. That would be fun. Like, we'd live stream it on YouTube. Have camera crews that are paid to follow the people around. What do we do? Survive, bitch. Good luck. All that bitching you was complaining about words and shit.
And even then,
Let's see how well you survive out here. See if those words are bothering you
long,
still.
But let me get it working first. I'll tell you later if
Crazy
I need more
asses.
parts, okay? So, heard you've taken over.
Correct.
Well, as long as you don't go turning into a complete asshat now you're in charge, then that'll be all right with me. Oh, and how do you want to be addressed now? Sir? Mr. Shithot Dictator, sir?
Mr.
Or
Shithot Dick?
the
What?
everlasting whoop-de-hey, sir?
Just get the job done. You can call me whatever you want.
I'll get on with it right away then, sir. Mr. Shithot Dictator whoop-de-hey.
I don't like that dude, man. Can we shoot his ass after he builds the spaceship? I don't like people, man. People dumb. Get out of here, Mr. Shit. Man, shoot this motherfucker. What movie was that? Where he's like, man, shoot this motherfucker. Oh, God. No, it wasn't a movie. It was, God, what was that from? He just told the dude, man, shoot this motherfucker over here. Because that would totally be me in the gang. Like, just shoot this motherfucker. I ain't got time for this dude. Oh, God. Was that from a Chappelle Show joint? Oh, I can't. I've seen and read so many things that it gets jumbled. Oh, man. All right. We got a real fighter on our team now. Let's get rid of Kaya's silly ass. And bitch ass Ragnar still doesn't want us to have love. No, I'm not ready to do that part yet, dagnabbit. You know what that means then? I know exactly what that means. Oh, snap. Did I already complete this task? Let's get busy. Shoot, that's experience points waiting on us. Yeah, it wasn't Harlem Nights. It's such a subtle comedic scene in a bigger thing where he's telling the dude to shoot the guy, but it's all comedy. And oh God, it'll come back to me eventually. Run around looking like midget Bigfoot. Who are you talking about? Oh, Clem. We at the pumpkin patch, bitches. Bitches love the pumpkin patch. That frame rate is struggle on, boy. The struggle bus. Watch out for him. He'll be in your neighborhood soon. What's that? What movie is that an advertisement for? See if my movie buffs are really paying attention. Although most of these movies you guys probably saw after the fact as kids, and you weren't alive when they were in theaters, as I was. Although that's not true because the advertisements were on the VHS tapes too, so you would have seen them. If you watched it on VHS. Or maybe you're so young you started watching things on DVDs. Or Blu-rays.
About the Outlaws' weapons delivery. Someone else took delivery of the weapon shipment.
What? Who? I needed to stop those weapons getting out into the city. If you want to fit in here, you should start thinking about offering help, rather than just turning up with bad news. I shall just have to hope that we manage to stop whatever trouble is being planned before it leads to casualties.
Yeah, for real.
Just one more term. Then I can retire.
Alright, well, we pissed him off, and that didn't do anything but piss him off. So, alright, waste of time, waste of time. Waste of time. Pissing off everybody in this game seems to be how the freaking designers wrote it. They just want you mad all the time. Nobody's having fun, just angsty and depressed. It's almost like it's a conspiracy.
Hey, you.
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on up there? Are the Albs attacking?
Oh, good lord. Jolly says, that sounds like Nightmare on Elm Street. You're almost correct. Which one? Which one is that from? You're very close. It is a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but you have to be able to tell which one. So which Nightmare on Elm Street movie are we talking about? That's the question at hand.
There is war going on. You must have heard about it.
Heard, yes. But we're cut off from it. They can't get into the dome, so they pass us by like a river around a rock. Calaan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved. A safe harbor for all people. The Clerics and Ignidons say we've strayed. I say we've found the true path.
You built the dome?
I designed the plans for it, then we built it together. My name is Eric, by the way.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and technicians who oversee them.
Can this dome survive an Alb attack?
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy regulators are starting to malfunction again.
I can repair the energy regulators for you.
Thanks for the offer, but that's not necessary. I've already repaired the components. They just haven't all been installed yet.
About the broken energy regulators. I will help you with the energy regulators.
I wanted to do it myself, but do you really think you could handle it?
You just told me I didn't have to.
Let's find out who you are. You should go to Ignidon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know I left Ignidon behind, but they could offer you better training than I could. I have the energy regulator here. Please, take it to Lutz and help him to install it. Come back to me when you're done.
Okay. Let's go talk to Lutz. Apparently asleep. You better wake your ass up, Lutz. We got work to do.
You should think about leaving.
Oh, I am leaving, ho. You're not who I'm looking for. Where's Lutz?
Calaan.
Oh, I got the wrong quest selected. Dagnabbit.
Am I crazy, or is our generator?
Let's go talk to the homies, then we'll talk to Lutz.
Vivian sent me.
Is it about the technician job for the Clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean,
I've not had much to do with technology.
Nay.
I've tried to learn since I came to Abessa, but I'm still only just starting out.
So, now you've left it down. What do you think about the Clerics?
I'm grateful they let me in. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. I'm not a Berserker anymore. I live here.
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. There aren't many I've not seen from the inside. It's strange, really. My job used to be to get rid of technology, but now all I want to do is put it back together. The Clerics make some incredible things. I mean, just look at the dome. That's an amazing feat of engineering.
If you get orders you don't like, will you run away from here like you did from Adan?
I don't know. But the Clerics don't ban some people from doing some things and not others. If I want to learn about technology, they'll let me. They're the same with everyone.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then. Not now.
Nah.
It is good that the Berserkers are already. We and the Alb. If we're good, it is. But Jorg is a Berserker. He claims he saw us handing over. We are the ones with the most to lose. If they have already thrown one of our group. We are no friends of the Albs and Zakor.
What goods have you got?
Be kind, rewind. Nice.
We need to sort things out with this trade.
Vivian sent me. About the technician job.
I am without question the best candidate they will find. Therefore, selecting me is the logical choice. But I need proof that the Clerics are really willing to work with me. If I am to work for the Clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value shards above all things, and so payment would be proof that they take me seriously.
What are your qualifications?
I have already even. I think it would be better, but so yeah, despite.
Teach me something.
Of course.
I've heard that before.
Iowan says, I played the Battlefield beta and it's definitely a beta.
I wonder if
yeah.
he's serious about that.
Woof! That game was rough. And I hated the map. The map was terrible for squad-based infantry combat. If you wanted to fly in stealth bombers and drive Humvees over people, it was great. But it's like, that ain't what I'm here for.
So what are you? Merchant? You go around admitting that?
Let's just say it's
Yeah. You anything to do with these Why the...
Maybe they have the same reason you do.
Yeah, probably not. I doubt the Duke sent him here. But as far as I see it, the way we are now, we should get along wonderfully with each other. I mean, otherwise, you wouldn't have even spoken to me, right?
But I think it was abundantly clear that Battlefield's beta was appealing to people who play Warzone. This big, sprawling map where if you know anything about tactical combat, it's like, well, I don't want to be here. It's just the map was too big, too much open area, not enough places for cover or for bounding type of Overwatch movement. It was just like, it's clear to me that they want you to be in vehicles and jets and tanks and shit in this big open map, so it feels like a giant G.I. Joe battle with your friends, which if that's what you like, I'd love to see somebody figure out how to take what's great about Call of Duty's campaign, you know, or even its multiplayer, and mesh it. No, Call of Duty's not accurate. Like, take what used to be great about Battlefield's multiplayer competitive combat and find out how to mesh Battlefield with Arma so that there's enough, the shit we're doing can be epic but rational, or at least plausible, and it's not just a big fucking sandbox of hide and seek, which is what these games seem to want to turn themselves into.
Vivian sent me to talk to you about the technician's job.
Yeah, good. And I'd like to apply for the job. And I'm willing to pay any price to get it. While I'm certain there must be people better qualified than me, there isn't anybody who will pay you as much as I will.
How good are you with technology?
Absolutely crap. I don't know one end of a screwdriver from, well, a hammer, to be honest. But I'm a fast learner, and if I have someone I can ask, then the rest won't be a problem. And did I mention the whole financially reward? Okay.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
She took that secret to the grave.
Tactical conquest and strategic conquest.
We need to sort things out.
Yeah, all of the Call of Duties used to do that. I imagine they won't break away from that too much. But it's weird because even the maps that were clearly made for vehicle combat in Battlefield 3 still allowed for you to be effective as foot soldiers, right? Like your friends would get to the jets if they were good pilots, or the tanks, so they could patrol through the towns and stop the enemy from setting up perimeters. But it's like if I'm on foot, I'm throwing sticky bomb, you know, I'm blowing up the tanks, or I'm scouting or whatever. There's enough opportunity for closer quarters combat using terrain and using buildings to make it feel like an infantry tactics game versus either laser tag, or that just felt like a big giant battle royale where I got 11 kills in my second match just by getting in an armored Humvee and driving around. Nobody could shoot me. It's just like, I'm too fast for your rocket launchers. I'll weave out of it and I'll just come back around and run everybody over. It was fun for the 4 minutes I did it, but I wouldn't want to do that every night. This shit would get old.
Vivian,
If I'm
you will get your payment.
good, then tell the clerics I can begin work immediately.
Done and done, baby.
Here to pay me those shards, Roman, because I'm...
So we'll see, man. I don't get too hyped about modern video games anymore because it's like these designers, God love them, they have so many differing, opposing
There have been so many
desires and
people
opinions
themselves
that
in
they have to
trouble
contend
recently.
with to
It's a
make a
wonder
game.
anyone
It's like
was
I would never want to make an actual game. It's like, who would you make it for? All of us are so unique in our desires and what we like. You know, or would I have to make battle royale games to keep my business open? Like, no, thank you.
About?
Yeah.
You should give the Separatist Naira the job.
Then you think she'll commit to us here? What convinced you about her?
She is the best technical candidate, but she's also an alb. I think she's worth trying, but you should keep an eye on her.
I don't know if I want to take that risk. Still, we are short of candidates, so I suppose we should try her and see. Thank you for helping me with the selection. Here, your payment as promised.
That's less than I paid Naira as an advance.
Well, I didn't ask you to pay her anything. I'm sorry. This is all I can afford. I'd better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward. At least I hope so. May Calaan guide your way.
Yeah, Calaan guiding that way, girl. You better guide something. You better guide my money into my pocket. That's what you better guide. That shit. To no new Let's Plays games, as Battlefield 3 had some great infantry maps. Operation Metro and the CN Crossing were awesome years ago. Agreed, my friend, agreed. Yeah, and I respect, they're I think trying to appeal to a younger audience who's not me and who has different expectations of what they play. You know, do your thing. If I don't see or get to play something better in the Battlefield 22 ecosystem, I don't want to buy that. I don't want to pay $70 to be really bored, taking a long time to run across maps because I don't feel like playing bumper cars. All right. Is this person else?
Hey, you.
Oh, good
I heard
God.
you speaking to Eric. He gave you an energy regulator for the dome, right? Give it to me, will you?
No.
Very soon now, you're going to need the right sort of friend, and giving that to me will earn you that.
Why do you want the regulator?
Haven't you noticed the tension here? All the anger and the plotting? It scares the hell out of me. So I want a way out of here if things go wrong. A sort of backdoor. I want to modify the regulator so I can drop a section of the dome and get out if things go bad. Let me modify it. Then I'll give it back to you so you can get it to where it needs to be. You've got to see why I'd want a way out, yeah? So do we have a deal?
Somebody says, does that say knee, Brian? What does that mean? I don't know that word.
What's in it for me if I help you?
Profit is profit. I respect that attitude. What do you think about 100 shards?
100 shards? I should shoot you inside your ass right now.
I won't give you the regulator.
Then you've blown your chance.
Oh, it means night.
Don't
Got
come
it.
back to me and ask for help when no one will let you out of here.
I'm not up on young people internet speak, so you guys gotta help me, man.
Let's trade.
Okay.
I talk like a person who was born before the internet existed. Yeah, have a great night, Petros. God bless you, my friend. Enjoy yourself. I'd say stay out of trouble, but that's never any fun. So get into copious amounts of trouble and then blame it on someone else.
Eric sent me.
Do you have the energy regulator?
Yes. Here.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now.
Okay, I'll tell him right this minute, Johnny. Or Lutz, or whatever your dumb name is. Oh, Christ. Wait for screams. Wait for screams. Wait for screams. I don't hear any screams. That means nobody's injured. Alright, we good. You rock.
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Calaan for sending you.
Can a brother get a table dance?
Why don't the Clerics have a dome like this in Igniton?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
Yeah, and the lava, I imagine, is pretty good at protecting your home. Nobody wants to come hang out where there's a ton of lava sitting around. I imagine that's not a thing. But you guys want to go build a house next to that lava mountain? Yeah! Yeah, it'll keep the roaches out. Actually, before we leave town, let us whisper, you and I. Oh, I remember that fight now. That fight. Woo, that fight is murder. We ain't ready for that fight yet. Next. No, sir. Let's go to Igniton, do some things. I'm not doing that. Alright, I hate this quest, but it must be done. Das Bedonia. Take it easy, Petros. Have a great night, man. God bless. Let's see. Jolly, I put that football video up on TikTok already. People look pretty interested in it. Damn, the choreography that's going into this John Wick movie is insanity. Whoever says actors don't work hard, man. This motherfucker working his ass off, bro. Keanu Reeves did more in that 30-second clip than my last whole fucking workout. Damn. Alright. Crone, can you actually stand guard and keep people from chasing me? I wonder if that's a thing he could do. Because if the game would allow me to employ that type of tactic, that would be kind of cool. Let's see if we can pull it off. We got some stealing to do, Crone, so come on, baby. No, that's the wrong way. We gotta go this way. We got some stealing to do. Crone, you better come and help me do all this stealing.
Alt.
Hey, baby.
State your business. Only officially authorized.
I'm authorized,
personnel
man.
May enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
Word. All day long, baby.
What wisdom?
The scriptures. Here, and the... The archives are restricted.
What?
Because is that so? No.
Is there a copy of Arvid's teachings in the archive?
Of course, all of Arvid's wisdom that remains is stored here.
What is in the book?
His prophecies and principles of life, around which we guide our lives. The greatest portion of Arvid's knowledge is encrypted. Even today, we are struggling to understand it.
Encrypted? In what way?
Some of it is in code, some of it is written as parables. So is open to interpretation. It is for those who concentrate on study to reveal these mysteries to us. As I said, only a few of us can truly understand his words, and so see the wisdom of Calaan.
Looking up something real quick, friend. Stand by. Just give me the map location. That's all I care about is the map. May I see him on the map, please? I just must know where he is on the map. Please, the map location, you whores. Oh, come the hell on. Google and your 6th grade reading ability. You're terrible. Okay, that is where it is on the map.
Can I read Arvid's teachings?
You? No.
Why not?
Because only those chosen to study his writings may do so. You have not been chosen.
I think I've heard enough about that.
Good.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Calaan's tests. Calaan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The Berserkers and the Outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Calaan open the infinite skies for us all.
And wait till you figure out what the infinite skies is there, brother.
It takes we send out our reclamations first. You can't. Trust. It's my life. Now.
Damn, it warped me back out here? Alright. I got a little bit of what I needed anyway, so let's go back to the map, because I can come back and try to steal this shit later. That is the location. Alright, let's go back there and try to steal again. See if we can get away with it this time. Alyssa says, B, you old. My mom has one of those. Oh, just wait. You ain't that young. You gonna have one too, Jack.
Be careful what you do here.
We in. Oh, come on, brother! We was in and we was killing! Get your ass up! We was in! And your dumbass controls let him catch up to me. Piranha bites. I was pressing hard as shit. Get to the right. Cut right. Patrick Mahomes, motherfucker. No, it stutter stepped the other way. Because you suck. You suck anal beads. Out of an old journeyman's anus.
Forget. Then.
There it is.
I advise you to step.
I don't advise nothing. You ain't advising the motherfucking thing. Run your asshole. Run it. Run it hard. Run it fast. And just keep on running till you find what you need. Just keep on running till you get what you need. You gotta keep on running, hey, till you get to the groove. And when you get the thing you need, ho, you better get down in the groove. I got all of its teachings, and they ain't gonna stop me now. I'm too fast to run away from you. I'm gonna keep doing things like I do, cause I forgot how to rhyme. Fuck it. Oh, you mad as shit now, ain't you, boy? Look at you, can't even get to me. I'm too real for you to catch me behind that glass, you smug motherfucker. Shit, I'm going back in. Fuck it. I'm gonna give me some more loving while we in here. Shit, let's go ahead and save it though, because things get stupid sometimes. Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on. You bitch ass. Can you please land anything properly with this fucking jetpack? Like, I love this jetpack, but precision platforming is not its strong suit. Whatsoever. It is not part of its programming to be good at helping you platform. At all. It gives zero fucks about your... Oh, shit, I ain't doing shit, ho. I was partying. Stay cool now. You gotta be cool around here, ho. You can't be running around chasing people. That's your problem now. That's why none of the men like you here. Because you meddle too much. That's why you single. Stop meddling all the time. Bitch, get out of here. I'm trying to steal. Now she found us, you dumbass robot.
There's nothing for you here.
Yeah, you're right.
Just leave.
I left. Be cool now. This is bullshit. Stupid ass robot. I almost had it in my hands and you flew up and the X button changed because the programmers who made this game aren't smart. Like, keep him 10 feet away from me, damn it. You black motherfuckers. Shit, ain't nothing cool in here that I can take. Better take something. I'm taking everything I can get my hands on around these parts, ho. Believe that shit. Take it. Do what you need for Jesus. What am I stuck on? Why am I stuck? Don't you dare glitch out on me now when I got the W. When I'm getting the W, that's when you gon' glitch out, you punk bitches. You gonna glitch the game out on me when I'm getting a win? When I'm in here winning, that's when you glitch, huh? That's glitch time? Fuck these games. Fuck them. What if I go to sleep? Does that unglitch the damn game? Come on, Piranha Bytes. Unfuck yourself, please. I want to love everything you do. Alright, at least going to sleep fixed it. I'll stay as calm as I can. Hey, easy. Hey, man, no, ain't no beef.
Officially authorized.
Nothing, man.
How many times are you going to? Until you understand. Then don't.
Hey, man, we cool. Bless my path. Yeah, bless yours too, punk ass motherfucker. Don't nobody like you, no way. According to this, the other thing I'm supposed to be stealing is in here.
Name added to the access list.
Oh.
That should get me in.
I didn't know I could do that. So all that sneaking around I just did was unnecessary. But was a hell of a lot more fun to do it my way. Yeah, I could have totally bypassed all that shit if I'd have just paid attention to the instructions. That's not my strength. That's not my strength. Wait a minute. Why is that still lit up? Hey, man, I did the do already. What do you want from me?
I'm already on the archive access list.
So why is the archive access list still lit up? You know what? This is an open world role-playing game. That's why it's still lit up on your map. Because nobody's figured out how to make these without a ton of bugs yet. That's the answer to your question. Stop asking dumbass questions, Brian. Especially when you know the answer. Hold on a second. I ain't handing her shit till I take a look at it. F her. She can kiss my ass. I'm taking a look. I went through all the trouble to get it. I'm going to read it. There we go. Arvid's teaching. There was a time of despair. I had no answers when this... The comet was sent to punish... Oh my god. Right now, you can have your little silly ass Arvid's teachings.
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text. You really did me a big favor.
That will do.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Glad to help.
Oh, yeah. If I find anything interesting in these writings, I will let you know.
Yeah, teach me a spell. Let me shoot fire out of my hand so I can get rid of the high maintenance lady that I tried to marry and didn't like me after I bought her a house.
Teach me something.
Yeah?
Whew. Do I have enough for that again? No. You sure don't, Billy. Yeah, I don't have the skills for any of this stuff. Alright, Eva. All I got was 200 XP from them. Ah, let's go kick ass. That looks like fun. Rubbing up my mittens because I get to kick some ass. I need to go check on my lady. She was laying down, not feeling her best, and I'm hoping she got off to sleep.
Analyzing. Water contaminated. Filter unit necessary if H2O is to be consumed. Initiating system optimization. Recommend environmental analysis.
Is this dude trying to tell a joke? Stop interacting with people on the internet, Brian. Or don't interact. How about that? Don't start the interaction. Just let the crazy people do what they love, which is saying dumb shit. So we have lava and snow, not terribly far from each other. I give you a plus in the aesthetic appreciation column there, Piranha Bytes. You really nailed the world of Magalan. You nailed it. And I mean nailed it. It's awesome. Very well done. Alright, something's aggressing us, but I don't have eyes on. Crone, you see anything? There she is. I see you sneaking, hoe. You ain't slick. Can my bullets please stop going through what I'm shooting at? Can we? That's like Elder Scrolls level shitty. Like Morrowind, where you're just swinging your sword for an hour because you haven't yet leveled up the skill to use a sword. It's like, wouldn't you level this up before you go out to fight? Like, if you suck this bad, you probably shouldn't be fighting people. Your ass gonna be dead. It's like when rappers used to complain, hey, he was shot 17 times. Well, he sucks at being a thug. The good thugs don't get shot. Motherfucker, they avoid getting shot because they're good at their job. Like, who brags about getting shot all the time? Oh, I knew that backpack was going to give me something, and you gave me nothing. I said, do we cross the bridge or do we take the hill? The map says we take the hill. On our right. Look alive, Crone. This is Drake. Light him up. Come on, Crone. There's two of them. One's going to try to flank, homie. Light him up. There you go. You missed, by the way. Can we work on your accuracy just maybe a little? Don't know how a concussive blast in front of you is knocking you toward me. But physics be damned. We're playing video games. Damn it, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Get out of it. Oh, Lord. Thought I was going to be able to thread that needle, man. Nope. Was not able to do it. Careful, careful, careful. Wait a minute, is the top of this hill part of the problem? sure he'd make that jump. No. Nope. Nice, we're going to that rock. Jump away and then come back. And then come back. And then come back, you whore of whores! And didn't... No fall damage somehow. Thank you, glitches. Thank you, glitches, for saving my life. This is something I always hated about the Elder Scrolls games. It's like I clearly have to go around this threat to get to where I'm trying to go. And in fact, it wants me to go so far the fuck around. Fuck you, game designers, for making me do this. Find the critical path to where you're trying to go. Bitch, you gave me a jetpack. Just let it last 4 seconds longer so I can fly the fuck up there. What is wrong with you people? It's like, here, let's put something fun in the game, but we have to make sure that the player... We have to make it annoying to use. And some, like, the player can't be ultimately fucking happy. Otherwise, what? Is my unhappiness what keeps me buying these games? Is that the conspiracy? Just don't make your games too good, otherwise I won't want to come back, maybe? Is that the problem? Like, because the game is suspect, I feel like, oh, I want to give another game a try, because this one's annoying me. It's like when they built cars to bring, so you had to bring it back to the dealer. Is that what game designers are doing to us? Fucking heathens. I knew they were up to something evil. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. See? See? We're right in it. Alright, wait. How far away is the shit I'm trying to get to? Is this just like a thing on the map that's in the fucking way? Yes. Fuck everybody. Get your dumbass up there. Wait, how could you not climb that? It says climb! Honeycrisp, powerful healing herb. Yeah, I guess physics be damned. we just gonna make the monster keep coming towards you when you shoot it with a concussive round. Because that's exactly how physics works. At least when we want physics to favor the game designers making the game more challenging for you.
1,237 weak points identified and added to protocol. Resuming standard protocol.
Hey, Crony, you're gonna have to shut the fuck up.
Recommend caution. Confusing and brittle terrain.
Sir, I'm here to report for Acolyte training.
Then Stand to attention and look the part.
By the infinite skies, I vow that I will be ready for the next inspections. I don't know what you've been told, but there won't be any more mess-ups. The weapons have been cleaned, and I've studied Calaan scriptures, sir.
I have a search warrant here from the Hort.
Yes, but what does that mean?
Means get out my way.
What do you expect? Do you think I'm just gonna pull my pants down and let you search me? And you can wipe your ass with that warrant. I might not have anything to hide, but that doesn't mean you can push me around.
Nobody was trying to
go
push
ahead.
you around.
The sooner you're done, the sooner you can leave me alone.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you stationed in the Hort?
Fieldcraft training, sir. Learn from action. Action builds experience. We face challenges from the unfaithful, both Reavers and Calaan's lesser creatures. Truth is, it's fucking dangerous out here. The Reavers are bad enough, but these chimeras?
Tell me where these creatures are, and I'll kill them.
Really? Is this a test? Or did Calaan send... I'm up next for patrol duty, and those things... If this is a gift, or... We should work together. East... We bear... But... Well, Calaan wishes it... But after all... So not getting my...
Sure, yeah, go with that. And that's what helps you sleep at night.
What the hell?
What are you gonna do? Oh, Gerd's chest is like, Gerd, what's the code to your chest, man? I need some of your stuff. I need to borrow your stapler.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
You serious?
Your mama needed the shards. That's how you got here.
What brings you here?
Pimpin'.
Are you fleeing the Alps? With the danger of the Alb converters, it's surprising more refugees haven't sought our protection. You are safe from the Albs here, in any case. The Clerics are the last defense against the Albs, and we shall hold true.
I'm here.
A warrant? What are you looking for?
The Clerics and Horde have a different opinion.
For fuck's sake, then tell them to come out here and show me how to do it better. I'm starting to get sick of this constant mistrust. Have your look around. Check what you want. You won't find anything.
I wasn't done talking to you, ho.
We keep
If that's the case, then you
can check mine, but you'll find nothing but a few pieces of clothing. But please, here, be my guest.
Your guest I will be.
If I'm not an instructor, I'm here to... That said, we are short... Okay.
Yeah, nah, we'll chill. I thought he gave me the code to check his locker. Didn't he? With a key to it, rather? I can pick the lock, homie. Don't think I can't. I figure it out. I could have sworn that's how that went, but apparently it's not. So let's get back down to business, shall we? Indeed. What was that dude's silly ass name? Karsten Wentz.
I'm in.
Ooh, snap. Yes, please. Please turn this on. Thank you. Whew. Could have easily missed that. Farting around with these clowns.
I'm in.
I love being able to just get places with the jetpack. It doesn't do platforming well, but quickly getting you to a place where your platforming doesn't have to be precise. All love, man. All love. Is that my mark? Nope. Well, my football team got the brakes beat off of them today. Not that I'm surprised. See, Mama Harder says, my thought of the night, am I too prideful to grow beyond my current circumstances? It's an awakening of sorts. A falling away of old patterns and behaviors, and sometimes it's like a cheese grater on my soul. Ouch. That hurts. Cheese grater on the soul. Well, I would submit to you, Lisa, that if you're capable of asking the question, am I too prideful to grow beyond my current circumstances, I would assume the answer is no, otherwise you wouldn't have asked the question. The real question is, do you have... One, is humility the right thing you're supposed to have for what you're not doing? Or is it ignorance that... Is it a lack of knowledge / ignorance that's your problem? Or is it a lack of humility? Because I imagine if you knew what to do, what... Are you really too prideful to do it? You don't strike me as that type of person.
Ah, finally. I've been waiting for you. Just put the correspondence down over there. Wait, stop. You are the messenger I sent for?
No, ho, I ain't no messenger. I'll kill you.
Where's your identification badge?
You are dumb. How are you in charge of shit?
I'm not your messenger.
No? Damn it. Then they still haven't found a replacement. They must still be short-handed. How are we supposed to fulfill Calaan's will without the men to do it?
I don't know.
But I am going against protocol right now. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. I am Dirk, commanding legate of this outpost. And who do I have the honor of addressing?
It's better if you don't know.
I understand. You think I will go and peddle your secrets. But not every cleric is as stubborn to the core as the majority of those in Hort. There are other rules out here.
This guy is dumb. How do all these dumb people keep getting in charge?
I'm here on official business. I need to question your men.
Excuse me? What is this?
I have a warrant from Dietrich.
Dietrich. He doesn't send me a messenger. He doesn't send supplies or reinforcements. But, very well. Go ahead. Search the place, if only to satisfy him. My trunk code is 4979. There. I have nothing to hide.
I'm aware. I know who the guy is already. We got it. Calm down.
Don't you want to know what I'm looking for?
I have nothing to hide. And you have your orders. But if you think someone here is involved in this, then I hope you find them. But think before you make any accusations. The people serving here are loyal clerics. There's all, but I can't go trusting just anyone with confidential. That is a matter for you are. Your job is to deliver this.
And you think people should...
You chose now, but...
Let me do it for you.
Persistent, aren't you? But I have orders.
And it sounds like you're short of men. Do you need the job done or not?
Calaan, give me a sign. First you wreck our communications. Then you kill our runner. Then you send us this guy. I hope you are Calaan sent. All right.
When you find out what Calaan is, you'll stop saying dumb shit like that.
How can I...
Trust is... I'm not...
There must...
As a wise man trapped between two raptors, give me something that... If you prove... Here, take it straight to Patriarch. He will know what... I hope...
Alright, where's that chest of yours you was talking about? 4979, right? Where's that? I'm gonna open the shit out of it and take all your stuff. Cause that's what I do. 4979, I'm getting inside your trunk. And I'm about to take all your money whole. Cause that's just what I want. You better give me my cash. Before I put my foot in your ass. Oh, better give me up all my money. Look at easy.
As these arguments increased, this war was to continue for 3 generations, with Falkmer's great-grandson managing to restore peace between the factions, with the help of a group of mercenary knights hired from another faction.
Yeah, they cool, man. I ain't got time to listen to all that. Okay, Mama says I need the will to finish. Well, the will to finish comes from the desire to finish. So if you're lacking the will, the real question I'd ask myself is not one of humility. It's, do I want this bad enough to go through what I must go through to get it? Maybe the real question is, do you want whatever this thing is that we're talking about bad enough to change the things you need to change? Right, like right now, for example, if you guys didn't know, I leave every week, I don't know how many, probably thousands of dollars I leave on the table because I get brand deals sent to my email. Maybe not always daily, but often enough, right? Well, hey, B, we want you to promote this product. Hey, B, can you help us? Hey, B. Hey, B. Hey, B. Hey, B, we've been watching your YouTube channel. We love your content. No, you don't, because people who love my content don't fucking talk like that. But please go on with whatever thing you're trying. You know what I mean? Like, I leave money on the table because I am not willing to peddle products that I wouldn't use to an audience who I respect. As that's not an issue of humility. It's like, I could make more money doing that, but I have to ask myself, which one do I want more, the money or the respect of my audience? So is it that I need to humble myself and just accept that the world wants me to make money this way? No, it's, I don't have a desire to make money in that way. I want to make money in ways that are actually beneficial to humans, not just taking advantage of their dopamine addictions. Right? So, you see what I'm saying? Like, is it an issue of humility, or is it that I just don't want to do it? Like, I don't want to sell you guys bullshit products just because somebody will pay me $500 to talk about it. You know? Because believe me, there are people who will pay a lot of money just to get me to talk about shit. And it's like, I don't like your fucking products. Like right now, I was in conversation with a video game designer, actually, to talk about their game. At the time, I wasn't doing any gaming, anything. So I was like, I'm not your guy, man. I don't have really any authority in that place anymore. I have a big audience, and you may see me talk about video games from time to time. But I've got other influencers that can probably help you. This was before game therapy existed. And now he gave me access to his game. I went and played it, and it's actually dope. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, that might be something I talk about on Extra Life for an hour or two. And then all the people who are captivated by the show and raising money for kids will also see this developer's game and get to see me playing it. And I actually think it's a good game. Like, hey, I actually would endorse people playing this. This is cool. I'm okay with talking about a game I actually think is dope. You know, because he asked me, how much do I have to pay you? And I'm like, well, before we start talking about money changing hands, let me figure out if I even like your game. Start with that. Because I don't ever want to shit on somebody's work. Like, just because I don't like a game. Like, I don't like Grand Theft Auto, but I respect it. I wouldn't want to just shit all over it, you know, other than for the purposes of making a funny show, but not to actually shit on it, because millions of people obviously love that game. There's something right with it. So anyway, is it humility? And I'm just asking. I make no assumptions about answers to these questions. I just want your brain to chew on it. Is humility really your issue, or do you not want something bad enough? But too prideful to let them see all the weaknesses and vulnerabilities. The weak and vulnerable me. I'm in ministry, so but that's not. But and part of the challenge is, Lisa, I know the spiritual background you come from, and I know the lingo, and everything is lust and pride, and we got to get away from these deadly sins, and it's almost like you get shit spoken over you for so long, you start seeing things that aren't there. Like, nothing about your situation to me strikes as are you too prideful to be weak and vulnerable? Like, maybe you're too scared to be weak and vulnerable because you know people would take advantage of that and use it to hurt you. And you need to be wise about how you show your vulnerabilities and weaknesses to people. Like, I'm comfortable talking about the sexual abuse that I encountered because I don't have any emotional baggage with that shit. Like, people knowing about that doesn't make me ashamed or take me back to a dark place. That shit doesn't exist for me. But that may not be somebody else's truth where they're ever going to be okay talking about it. It doesn't make them prideful. It means they're in an emotional place where they can't be that naked. Like, being famous, and I don't have anything close to real fame. I've had millions of people listen to me on the internet, right? So I've tasted maybe 1/100th of an actual famous person. You are so exposed in that place that it's uncomfortable. Like, everything you say is scrutinized. People are always trying to one-up shit you say because they don't have a life and they're trying to use you as it's fucking ridiculous. So is it pride that doesn't want you to be vulnerable, or is it keeping your heart safe? And frankly, think about what the scripture says. You're a scripture person. It said be gentle as doves, but shrewd as what? You need to also be shrewd. You don't need to bare your heart in front of everybody. Everybody ain't fucking worth your heart. Regardless of what Sunday school taught you about, we're all God's children. Not the last time I checked. Some of these motherfuckers out here, don't give your heart away so easy. But again, I'm making assumptions. You tell me what's true. Oh, what does he teach? Before I kill this dude, I want to make sure I don't want to learn something from him. Alright, so I'm not sure how I want to party with this guy. I know this guy's the smuggler. We've done this before. Let's try to figure out how to do it efficiently.
I inspected your storage trunk.
Congratulations. Then you can inform the Horde that my laundry is in order.
You know exactly what I found in the trunk. Why would a cleric have a set of Outlaws clothing?
Part of our job here is reconnaissance. And sometimes a disguise comes in handy. Can you understand that?
I'll let the clerics and the Horde decide that.
That's all you want? Yes, I'm an outlaw, but I'm not an idiot. Look, all I'm doing is dealing a few chems. Nobody gets hurt. The clerics want this stuff. And if you let me keep going, I will give you 1/10 of my earnings.
This potential source of income offers reasonable reward at a low risk.
You see, everyone can come out a winner from this.
And what am I supposed to tell Dietrich? He sent me here for answers.
Tell him everything is fine here. There is nothing to report. The chems must be coming from somewhere else. Simple. So, can I count on you? Think about it. It's worth it.
I think I went with him last time. Let's go against him
We're
this
not
time.
making any deal.
Maybe I should start
your
letting
stuff.
you guys
Get out of
choose
Victor
what
Town.
you want to see in the
Just like
story
that?
instead of me choosing it.
No chance. I'll get you.
Oh, yes, please. All of this. Punk bitch. That's how you wanted that shit to go down? Punk ass bitch. I'm glad I killed your dumb ass. I'm gonna sleep in your bed. Where's your wife at? Killed a motherfucker and slept in his bed. That's how I do it. Fucker. Y'all don't want to see me in the apocalypse, I promise you. This is a fraction of the brutality that I will bring to the streets. Just leave a motherfucker dead, curled up in the corner, went and slept like a baby in his bed after I didn't murder him. He attacked me, but still, no remorse. Just dead. He sucked anyway. Fuck him. Let's go back home. Lisa says, it's just a feeling of yuck. Sorry. Maybe it's not pride, but self-preservation, which isn't a bad thing. Maybe I'm overcomplicating a simple thought. Maybe. And feeling more than doing, if I just keep moving forward. And there's your answer, lady. Yeah, I would submit to you, Lisa, that your feelings of yuck have been conditioned on you. You've been conditioned in some ways, especially the church is good at that, at conditioning everybody to think they're so sinful and need to keep coming back for these spiritual oil changes every Sunday. And I just think it was a model that needed to die a long time ago. We needed to start teaching people how to be like Christ 400 years ago, not teaching people to follow a pastor, you know. I think that was the wrong move, because humans are built to lead, not just to follow. And I would submit that perhaps some of your feelings of you being too prideful and lacking humility are conditioning and aren't real. It's not the truth about you. It's the observation of someone who has been conditioned to think that, you know, everything is sinful and prideful. It's like, guys, you know, only a Western Christian would talk about half the shit that they obsess over. Like, have you seen actual poverty? Starving? I don't think we're going to be worried about some of the things we're worried about if you have. Hey, where's the dude that runs this store, man? I'm trying to buy some shit. We at, ho? Fine, you don't want to sell it, I'll take it. Ain't nothing to me. Shit, I love taking. I really want the guns inside this thing here, but it won't let me have them. Why won't you let me have them? And where is the dude that runs this place so I can buy something? Wake your ass up. Why did you have to kill your clearly psychotic friend from the top of the tower? Top of the tower? Hey, Sexy Flames. What's up, homie? You need to change your name to Sexy Flames. Get this iFlame shit out of here. Just sexyflames.com. That should be your website. Yes, and I'm aware that it sounds gay. I want you to play on that. An attractive young man. The gays should be watching you.
You do know why that is right.
How you been, man? Good to see you. If I were gayer and singler, I'd watch you more often. The nerdy, soft-spoken guy. Oh, we rescued him like 3 episodes ago, man. You late. And kill him. I didn't kill that guy. We rescued his ass. He's back at my home base chilling right now. I didn't kill him. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't kill that guy. It's my homie.
Calaan is the only shield your soul shall find.
Hey, good to hear, Flames.
Hear his words and take them to your heart.
Yeah, stop going to conferences where they make you feel like shit, Lisa. Let's start with conferences that build you up from where you are instead of shitting on you for what you're not. You know what I mean? Like, can we get enough of that tearing people down shit and actually build a person or two up while we're here? Like, I got it. We all suck in some way, shape, or form. Great. Now what do we do about it? How do I unsuck? This dude is back in the cut.
So, what about events on the border?
They got maintenance ladders up in here? What's up with that? Dang, dude, you are a hard mofo to find. You know that, Dietrich? Oh, elusive ass. And then your door is right where people can bomb you. That's dumb. Hard to find, but easy to kill.
About the Elex smuggling.
I shot him in his ass. He ain't smuggling no more.
The chem smuggling is over.
And so, who was behind this?
An outlaw. Karsten was behind everything. But you don't need to worry about him.
He's dead. Then Calaan has seen justice.
Yes.
But how was an outlaw able to do business inside the Horde?
I don't know. Maybe most of your leaders are dumb as shit.
He was a cleric,
At least the
so
ones
he
I've
was able
met.
to continue his business in secret.
Well, that's gonna take some further.
Darksiders Genesis. I've heard good things about those games.
Same way. Thank you for
But
your help.
the game people always compare it to is Zelda, so that always scares me away because I hate Zelda.
And I will tell the necessary authorities the service you've done for me.
Tell away, brother.
Thanks.
I thank you. That will be all. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Find peace in.
Alright, good. So he's not going to give me 9. Another thing I'll praise about
Stop saying things like that, will you?
Piranha Bytes games is the quest givers don't seem, at least from my memory, which is usually not great with details I don't care that much about. The quest givers don't give you this endless stream of never-ending quests. Like, there is a finiteness to the quests and the adventure, and you feel like you're making progress, not just checking things off of a list that's never going to stop growing, like in Elder Scrolls that's always having new quests for you to do, which usually involve you talking to people or running errands, which isn't really all that fun. At least in my experience. Maybe now, you know, maybe other people are like, I got combat missions every time. Okay, well the combat sucks in those games, so whatever. Now, we did it, y'all. We did it. I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and chill for the night. What do y'all say? Made a lot of progress, man. So basically what we're doing in this game is working with all of the different factions. Here with the Clerics, you just saw me talking to Dietrich, one of the leaders with the Clerics. Let's actually put something on screen that's nice to look at. You got the Clerics. You've got the Bushwhackers that I call them. They're the Berserkers down in the trees. You saw me working with those folks. And then you saw me working with the Outlaws out in the desert. And then there's another faction in Zakor where your main character's from called the Albs. You have no opportunity to join them. Don't worry. They want you dead. They're basically the bad guys of the game, and all of these factions have to learn how to basically work together to take out the biggest threat that's left on the planet. But in taking out the biggest threat that's left on the planet, you figure out why they're so insane, and why they're so murderous, and why they're so obsessed with getting more and more Elex. You're going to find out why. And it's actually, believe it or not, interesting as shit. Like, when you find out what Calaan is, you're going to find out what Calaan is. Be prepared for that, because you're going to be like... And then when you figure out why the Albs are so obsessed with getting Elex to the entity, I forgot the name of the entity, the hybrid. The hybrid. And when you figure out what the hybrid is and what Calaan is and why everyone's doing what they're doing, and it's like, oh shit. Which makes me really curious to see where they're going to take the plot in Elex 2. Especially given the fact that I think Jax has a kid. So it means he did bang out one of these people on his team. Probably not the robot if he's got a kid. iFlame says, I didn't get any Zelda vibes from it. Well, that's good. The game has a good leveling systems. And so the Zelda vibes were more, isn't it like a dungeon crawler where you have to solve puzzles to move around? That's the Zelda vibe. Like anything where I've got to move a block around a room for a door to open, it just makes me want to shoot myself. I don't... Like, I'll pay someone to do this part of the adventure. Can I pay people to move the blocks around, and then when it's time to fight the dragon, someone could call me and I'll grab my rifle and come do the fun part of the game? I'll pay people to do the boring part. But I may have to give the game a shot, man, given your endorsement. That said, we'll be back. I don't know if I'm streaming again tonight. We'll see. Right now, I'm currently in limbo as to whether or not my kids don't have to go to school tomorrow, so I don't necessarily have to be up early, but we'll see. I know I took all of yesterday away from it to hang out with my wife, which was awesome. You should hang out with your wives, guys. They're cool. But if I don't come back tonight, we should be back tomorrow with our regular stuff. Tales of Arise is the game. I know we didn't get any E's, Lacrimosa. If I do come back tonight, we'll play that so that we don't lose progress. And we'll keep it moving from there. If you guys have any suggestions or questions for me, please hit me. Lisa, great conversation tonight. Thanks for being vulnerable on our show and using this show for what it's for, which was for us to encourage you while you're having a bit of a hard time wrestling with some of the things in life. That's what this show is about. So I love you guys. We're stronger than I. If I come back, I'll see you later. If not, I'll see you mañana. Peace.